my name is Matt Swan. I am the Assistant Director for the Pennsylvania Scholastic Esports League out of the Chester County Intermediate Unit here in Pennsylvania. We are here in Lancaster, PA, and we just ran our state finals for our Minecraft Build Challenge. The Minecraft Build Challenge kicked off in November with about 180 teams across the state, elementary, middle school, and high school. Every team did an asynchronous build challenge first. They had about 6 weeks to build a world that answered the prompt that we put out there, which was to have students design a farm that was able to use sustainable agriculture as well as renewable energy sources to provide produce and any types of goods and materials that they could think of for their local communities. We had 8 regions across the state of Pennsylvania, and so we had entries in every single region at the middle school, high school, and elementary level. So each of those 8 regions had one winner at each of the 3 levels that were then given the invitation to come here today for the state build challenge finals to get a new prompt where instead of having that full 6 weeks to be able to plan out and build whatever their submission was going to be, they had a time crunch of needing to do it in under about an hour for most of our teams here today. So instead of unlimited time to plan on their own, they needed to really come together, use some good teamwork, some good planning skills, and collaboration to be able to make a really good final product against some really tough competition here. When it comes to the teacher perspective of this, from what we were trying to do was reduce as many barriers as possible and make it easy for these teachers to be able to not only bring Minecraft EDU into their classroom to potentially use in combination with some of their curricular resources, but also to be able to pitch this opportunity to their students to be able to make this something that their students could play and enjoy and really have a good time with. So across the state in the fall, we had a variety of Minecraft EDU professional development sessions where teachers could come and learn about Minecraft and understand some of the more, intricacies that are involved in that. Through direct training from us in the intermediate unit system, that all came about because back in August, we were able to bring the Cleverlike team into our Chester County Intermediate Unit where we got trained on Minecraft EDU. We started to learn all about it so that we could then bring this to our teachers, take some of that anxiety away from them of, I know about Minecraft, I've never played, I don't really have an idea about this, I'm hesitant to bring it to my students. We wanted to avoid that. We brought in the professionals, and then we were able to then in turn take that training and make it a little bit easier for teachers so that you need to come in with absolutely no Minecraft knowledge and you can walk away feeling confident to bring your students into a challenge like this. This was the very first year that we did this. Again, being in the education space, we're always learning. We're always trying to get better. So one of the things is just being as transparent as possible. There's always, do we want to overload teachers with too much information or too much knowledge? Definitely, we want to get out there earlier next year with everything planned out and laid out so that they know when the asynchronous part of the competition starts, when the finals are going to be, just so that we can tap into more schools and more districts across the state. Even just being here today, anecdotally talking to some of the teachers that were here, they started small with a team or 2, and now next year, they really want to expand it, have 5, 6, 7 teams, as many as they can handle, and as much student interest as possible. So just, get out there, put the information out earlier, let teachers plan ahead and know what's happening so that we can just see more submissions and more great creative ideas come from these students across Pennsylvania. Advice for administrators, especially if you're a little questionable when it comes to esports or bringing any types of gaming or gamification into your school, just do it. Nike, don't sue me, but listen, it's one of those things that once you see the impact that it has, not just with the students, because obviously they get to play games that they play at home while they're in school, that's an easy in, but just giving the teachers more tools and more flexibility to reach their students and to find that interest and tap into not just what's happening with the curriculum and how they can actually benefit your ELA, social studies, science classroom, but you're giving these students a really great time to be able to collaborate with their peers, find their niche and find that space that really makes sense for them and makes them feel like a part of your school community. Matt Swan here with PSEL. We're wrapping up our state finals. It was a fantastic day. Shout out to Microsoft, shout out to Cleverlike, everybody that supported our statewide expansion of this Minecraft Build Challenge. It's been fantastic, and just, seeing the joy on the students' faces that they got out of school on a Friday to come and play some Minecraft was hard to beat. So thank you, and excited for next year.